The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Out there, great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So South Carolina's offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 49. That'll be a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The ball is picked off. He could go across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Grab one of the sticks. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He's running out of time here. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
He finds some space. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Here we go on fourth down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute. Pull out a
touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counter-punch delivered.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running through the tackle. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's pre-scoring. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. Breaks a tackle into the clear. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights off a defender. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. They keep him guessing with a run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for their offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Finds his man. It's Stewart. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
And down he goes. It's a sack. Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He knocks it through with confidence. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Big throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. The Gamecocks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And there's the handoff. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. So in playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And it's a bunch formation. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Short pass finds the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Gamecocks will have to kick it away. First punt of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. stays at 3 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That's reeled in. It's Clark. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Smith. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. Smith. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
It's really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't forward at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with how defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no-man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's 2nd down here.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful film.
Now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, he makes the catch. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point was up and good. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And he's going to bring this out. Loses the football. The scramble is on. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. First down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of him. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Makes a quick catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pass complete in the crosser. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Wolverines are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Same tailback, another carry. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this fourth down to give themselves a shot. By
touchdown, Wolverines! This offense really clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And looking for a big play here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here we go. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And it's a kneel down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you know, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.